Okay, so this isn't a normal video, but I completely forgot about this. And since I can't get the other guy, who I guess we're gonna call Yahoo number 2 or something? I don't know. We'll be back to doing normal videos tomorrow, hopefully. But there were a couple other random things I felt like showing off today, instead of, having another no update day. I don't remember how I found this, but right here, in the city, if you crouch down, and right on here, over here on the slope, kind of climb it, if Double H would get out of the way. It's kind of picky in how it happens, but here we go. Yeah, you begin to, clip here, and then we're gonna jump. And there you go. And you fall for forever. I don't think the falling ever stops. But there's the city way up there. We can barely even look at it. Yeah. Out of the game world, there's a part of the skybox. Here's the space skybox that moves around. And obviously there's no real way to get out of here. We're just going to keep falling. Eventually, if we let this run for a couple of minutes, we'd fall straight out of the skybox and we'd be in a black void. And this isn't the only place it can do it. I'm pretty sure there's a wall in the lighthouse that if you run into it and roll into it a couple times, you'll eventually pass through it and just fall straight through the game world, just like this. And the camera freaks out when I crouch. Hello there. That's interesting. Huh. So we're just gonna keep falling. There's a couple other things like this I'm gonna be showing off eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today, but we'll see. I'm gonna post a video that I found that was beta footage of when Beyond Good and Evil was first starting, and even from the beginning, it looks like they had mostly everything in place, except the combat was way different. Well, not way different, but it was fairly different. Jade had a different look, and so did Paige. Oh, hey, we're in space now. Hello. But, it looks like before, well, first Jade was younger. She had a red sweater or something on with cow print pants for some reason. Her face was much sharper looking. And we're about to go through the skybox here. And also, it looks like she just fought by kicking a whole lot. She did lots of flips and lots of kicking, and she had no staff. Are we still falling, or are we done? Did I reach the bottom? Oh no, it looks like it's still going. Cool. Huh. Bye, Jade. So, I might be going back to the game tap version for just a little bit, to maybe possibly see if I can get Paige to, experience that wonderful sound glitch from before. I'm not sure if it's always like that every time I go to the races, because I've only gone there once in the game tap version. Hopefully it's just not completely variable and will mess up in a not hilarious way this time, but we'll see. Yeah. So I went back to the races. Oh, good lord! Look at this! Look at this frame rate. I went back to the races and in the game tab version, and it turns out that yeah, it slows down the audio every time. But the problem is that the frame rate is getting murdered here, so I'm hoping it'll fix itself, sort itself out. Otherwise I have to go through the races every time I want to do this here.
Calling for witnesses. The traitors from the Iris Network have landed somewhere on Hills. Large reward for any information.
This is a beautiful frame rate. Let's see, what is it? 6 or 7 frames per second. I'm not particularly sure why it's happening now when it hasn't before, but, well, we'll hope that it sorts itself out, and so I can go through this dungeon and, you know. Are we loading? Are we just sitting here? Oh! No! Okay. It's just really, really slow. Oh my god. Stop recording for a second and hope that it works fine when I record a second time? Okay, hold on a second here. Where?
Hello, Miss Jade.
Oh,
My
God.
employer, Mr. de Castellac, like all the inhabitants of Hillis, wish to see an end to this war. The Alpha sections claim to be pushing back the Doms, but they're hiding the truth from us. The Doms monsters have already invaded every corner of our planet. 2 specimens have been spotted at the bottom of this mine shaft. If we don't warn the population, their numbers will increase radically. Mr. de Castellac is prepared to pay a very high price to be able to defuse a picture of a pair of these monsters. This is a very risky mission, and you're free to refuse.
Well, Doms aren't exactly our best friends. Tell your boss he'll have his picture.
Well, I can say that Jade's voice, when slowed down, it sounds exactly like somebody I used to know when I was 12. And it's making this very uncomfortable. I'm just gonna keep trudging along for your benefit of potential comedy. I don't know. Oh my god, this is awful. What is going on?
Jade, come on over here, will ya? I gotta tell you something important.
Okay.
Now may be a good time to show you my latest invention. 2 years of work under the utmost secrecy. The outcome of a life's work. My little marvel, the jet boots. They run on homemade biocarburet. Here's the pocket of pressurized methane. And here, in the soles, are the 2 turbo reactors. All you have to do to fire them up is contract your abdominal muscles. It's the transportation of the future. I'm waiting for your signal, Jade.
Okay. So I found out that if I leave, well, if I go to the races in the messed up game tap version, and if I terminate the game through Task Manager, it turns out that it affects the audio in any other game I play. So Here's Prince of Persia, for example, which also I found out that when this audio glitch is going on, it murders my frame rate. But yeah, this could prove to be kind of interesting for further games. Come on, Prince. You don't like my gamepad, do you?
Do you think I felt regret as I gazed upon the destruction we had wrought? Or at least humility at the speed with which a world can be transformed from a good world into a hell? If you think so, you are mistaken. For in that moment I thought of one thing only. The honor and glory I would bring my father by fighting like a warrior in my first battle.